Hey there, let's have a deep conversation today. Something we don't often talk about, but that truly defines who we are. Let me ask you a simple yet powerful question. Who are you when nobody is watching? I don't mean who you are at school, at work, or when you are out with friends. I mean the person you are when you are alone, with no audience, no expectations, and no one to impress. Have you ever thought about that? We all have two versions of ourselves, the one we show the world and the one that exists behind closed doors. And honestly, both of them are real, but one is a little more raw than the other. Think about how you behave when you are around people. You probably put on your best version, like polite, disciplined, maybe even a little different than how you actually feel inside. You control your words, you smile when needed, and you do things because it is expected. But when you are alone, there is no need to put on a performance. You don't have to act strong, confident, or even productive. You can just be. But here is where it gets interesting. Who you are when nobody is watching is the most honest version of yourself, and sometimes when we really reflect on it, it is a little scary. There is a famous quote that says, "Character is what you do when no one is watching," and it is so true. Think about it. Do you still keep your promises to yourself when no one is around? If you tell yourself you will wake up early and exercise, do you actually do it, or do you just snooze the alarm? If you commit to studying, do you really focus, or do you end up scrolling on your phone because no one is there to hold you accountable? Do you speak kindly about others even when they are not there to hear it? It is easy to be hardworking, kind, and disciplined when people are watching, but when no one is around, that is when our real values show. Now let's be honest, sometimes we even lie to ourselves about who we are. We tell ourselves, "I am hardworking," but the moment we get a chance, we procrastinate. We say, "I am a good person," but then we talk behind someone's back when they are not there. It is not about judging ourselves, it is about becoming aware. Because the first step to self-improvement is recognizing where we fall short. Ask yourself, if no one was watching, no one was judging, and no one had any expectations of you, who would you be? Would you still be disciplined? Would you still chase your dreams? Would you still be kind, generous, and honest? Because at the end of the day, the person you are in private will shape the person you become in public. You can pretend to be disciplined around people, but if you don't build that discipline when you are alone, it will eventually show. You can act confident in front of others, but if you don't believe in yourself deep inside, that doubt will surface. So the real question is not just who you are when no one is watching, but who do you want to be? If you feel like your private self and public self don't match up, don't worry. You are not alone. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to slowly align your private actions with your best self. Here is how. First, be honest with yourself. Take a moment and reflect, what habits do you have in private that you wouldn't be proud of if someone else saw them? Maybe it is wasting time. Maybe it is talking negatively about yourself. Maybe it is not taking care of your health. Acknowledge these things without guilt and decide to change them. Second, build private discipline. Nobody is going to force you to work hard, to improve, or to become the best version of yourself. That is your responsibility. Start small, stick to one daily habit that you follow even when no one is watching. It could be reading for 10 minutes, working out, or even just making your bed every morning. Third, do the right thing even when it is hard. It is easy to be kind when people are around. It is easy to be responsible when someone is holding you accountable. But when no one is there, that is when true character is built. Start training yourself to do the right thing just because it is the right thing. Fourth, develop self-respect. Ask yourself, if you were watching someone else live your life, would you respect them? Would you admire their work ethic, their discipline, their kindness? If not, it is time to make some changes. The goal is to become someone you would be proud of even if no one else sees your effort. Fifth, Talk to yourself like a friend. Let's be real, we are all going to fail sometimes. You might promise yourself you will wake up early and then sleep in. You might say you will stop procrastinating and then still waste time, and that's okay. Instead of beating yourself up, talk to yourself like you would to a friend. Encourage yourself, pick yourself back up and try again. So, who are you when nobody is watching? If your answer is not the best version of myself, don't worry. Awareness is the first step to growth. At the end of the day, the person you are in private is the person you truly are. And the more you work on becoming a better version of yourself when no one is watching, the more naturally that version will shine when people are watching. I want you to take a moment after this video and reflect. What is one thing you want to improve about yourself when no one is watching? Write it down, commit to it, and start working on it today. Because who you are in private determines who you become in life. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.